Bonjour! What do you think about this intro too? I was supposed to start like this, you know, but it's too hard. Hold on a second. There is no limit to my craziness. Have you been waiting on your own? Like this, ne? Bonjour! Friends, how are you? I'm bad because I think that Charlie, he looks sleepy. Voila, you can see them live with their outfits. And Mama, she got also, I got some deer. Like, how do you call those? Voila. You know those outfits I've live streamed in Shimokitazawa? Those were 300 yen. I think they look pretty nice, right? Antlers, you call those? I got those antlers at the 100 yen shop yesterday. Isn't it nice? Voilà. Attends, no mais this is, we haven't been on our walk today yet. I have to go, they will wear those to go on the walk because see, I can put the leash at the back. I can't wait to see what the neighbors are going to say. Voilà, so that was Charlie. Mwah. Hello, bonjour. Long time no see, voilà. Attends. Lisa Chan, she's more patient, right? With those, yes, there is a hole for the leash. Attends, up. She's more patient with the outfit things, right? Yes, I wish I could have a poo-poo and the cats wear those, but it's impossible. You look so cute, Lisa Chang. Bonjour. Mwah. Voilà. So Charlie is trying to take off his outfit, of course. Charlie boy, you're tired. You don't want to wear this anymore, right? Charlie, kawaii, kawaii. Charlie boy, Lisa-chan. Voila, voila, la, voila. Good job. It's okay. You worked hard. Okay. Voila, siesta time, ne? They did you see the video that I put on Instagram? I'm like, you know, when you're a star, you have to work, right? Alors, hold on a second. Voila. Okay, so Evan is not here yet. Anne is sleeping. I think that's fine. She never joins us for the lives, but hopefully she catches up with the videos afterwards. So today I wanted to make I think I didn't do a wine live stream last month in November. Sorry about that. So I thought I would catch up with doing the Umaibo tasting. You will understand why I'm not doing wine today. And you know, so that's an opportunity to catch up, and I can also give you the heads up, right? Alors attends, up. Yes, I also made, I have to try and make pictures with the babies. I'm thinking, you know, of making my own Christmas card, but I won't have the time to print it, but it's okay. I can upload it right on the internet. Alors, yes, Japan goes Christmas crazy. Japan has been going Christmas crazy a lot, I think, these last years, don't you think? But even if it's not, you know, a Japanese custom, but now habit, but now they're really used to Christmas. They love Christmas. I even have this. Voilà. Talking about Christmas, I have to show you the items. This I bought like something like 2 years ago, but I never used it, so it's like brand new, right? I could take a picture. Voilà. We have this 100 yen shop from the 100 yen shop. It's nice, huh? I use it as a kind of decoration. We also have this one that I haven't used yet. I found this one at Daiso. Attention, those are actually a little bit, they're bigger and heavier, right? But it kind of holds, yeah. Daiso. I don't know if you can find those items in, yes, oh my god. Those items in the States. Hold on, it's actually, it's maybe too heavy. Hold on a second, does it hold? I think that Anne is going to make a crazy collage from this video. I think so. We have this. I found those, you know, some kind of wrappings. Haven't opened it yet, but it's like small bags, Christmas bags at Daiso. How many? 5 of those bags. You like these? You like these ones? Yeah, but they're a little bit heavy, so I think that this and this, the color is good with my hair. It's the same color, don't you think? Fits better. So I bought. Hi, hello Evan, welcome. You're right on time to start the Umaibo tasting together. We will, you have to see the babies, they are so cute. It's just us, so I can show you, you know. Nakagai desu ne. You get on well. Nakagai desu ne. Nakagai desu ne. I like those. La voilà. I'm never going to start this. You will have to watch the beginning of the video, Evan. It was with the babies, of course, and their Christmas outfits. Very cute. Voilà. Alors, the Umaibo. Alors, why do I have so many Umaibos in my house? I don't buy Umaibo by myself, but I have that many because I have a friend who has horses, like race horses, and I hadn't been there. I don't really like, you know, to go to the races, but to see my friends, that's basically the only place where I can see him. So I went recently, and it's not a lottery, but he had some tickets, and I could go to the, you know, there is it's like a box that you turn, and there are some balls coming out of it, and from the color you get prizes, right? If it's all, when it's white, you don't get anything. I mean, it's the lowest level, and you get Umaibo. And I did the thing for, we had 32 times, and I got 28 Umaibo. I had some of those right there with my friends, you know, when we were there. But I said, hey, can I take back the rest of it home, because I'll do a live stream for my patrons on Patreon. They're going to love it, because I have new flavors that I don't know. Alors, we have alors more cheese. That's a classic. I actually took lots of cheeses once, because cheese is like, you know, crackers that we have in our countries too, right? It's a basic flavor that I like, and I like to have those things sometimes, you know, with alcohol. alcohol. Yes, I'm French. So I have lots of cheeses. Yes, cheese. Let me see. There is no point in tasting the cheese because you know, I told you that they taste a little bit like, you know, the curly. It's the same texture as curly, right? In France we call those curly. Maybe it's just curl in the States, I'm not sure, but it's the same texture, and the cheese ones, they're almost similar to the Umaibo. So no need to taste the cheese one. It's only going to make me want to open a bottle of wine, which I shouldn't do because I have some work to do afterwards. Alors attends, Amber asked me, you type the answer. Ah, okay. Okay, you answered Amber. Hello. Hi, Amber. I'm French. Alors attends. You have those in Australia, right? The curly thing, right? Attends, you can see my antennas. These are not... antlers, did you call those? Too? It's not antlers, it's antennas. Alors, cheese, voilà. Cheese. And that's another cheese. Voilà, so all of those are cheese. Then we have those orange ones, which are gyutan. Yes, I don't look Japanese. Yes, I'm not going to have any problems to live stream from now on thanks to those antennas. Right. Alors, we have gyutan shioaji. You have those two. Ah, yes. Alors, Evan and Anne and Faye, when you watch this video, it's funny because actually she received some Umaibo recently, so we thought we could compare, you know, the tastes and maybe even taste together. Not sure. Did you have dinner already too? I had lunch, so I'm not super hungry. But we have, alors, gyutan shio aji. Shio is salt, aji is flavor. Gyutan, gyu, beef, tang, tong. So it's, this is really precise. Huh? Beef tong, salty flavor. No, salt flavored beef tong. The orange ones. Let's see what face does the character do. This face. Voilà, gyutan, voilà. Then we have sugar rusk. Ah, alors I got some dessert ones this time. Let's see that afterwards. So gyutan desho. Then we have a red one, which is ebi mayonnaise, shrimp mayonnaise. So we can see a small shrimp on his head. Voila, and he's fishing. So let's see, I should maybe start with this. Then we have the tonkatsu sauce. I tasted tonkatsu sauce, do you remember? A few months back when I did a live stream tasting Umaibo. I tasted it and it really tasted like tonkatsu. That was a pretty strong taste. Then we have, this one I haven't tasted yet. It's mentai yaji. So the mentaiko, you know, the salty, it's pretty salty eggs. He looks pretty happy, like a king. I'm not sure why. Power up. Yes, it's written power up, Umaibo. Mentai yaji. So maybe that could come after the ebi. And then, that's another mentai, okay. And then we have this, I also have the salami one. This one is salami. I tasted, I think, salami that time. That was last winter, right? A few, maybe 2-3 months after I started live streaming. We have the salami one, which was the tonkatsu one was stronger, if I remember well, the flavor. And this time I have never tried sweet umaibo. This one is sugar rusk flavor. That makes him play football. And then we have the chocolate one. And I've always been curious about this chocolate one. So we can just try those two at the end. And start with the shrimp one. I don't feel like eating umaibo because usually, you know, when I do this on an empty stomach and then I have lunch. But I woke up super early today, even if it's a Saturday, you know. I had so many things to do and bam, you know, I woke up at 5 and I was like, oh, it's okay, I can wake up, you know, because if I sleep again, then I will sleep until 8 or 9, so. And I ended up having breakfast early, so I had an early lunch. I couldn't resist. But, this, if these are really good, okay, go ahead, too. If these are really good, maybe I will open a bottle of sake tonight, something like that, and finish those, right? So the shrimp one, shrimp and mayonnaise. Itadakimasu. It tastes, it smells so like, you know, also the onigiri tuna mayonnaise. It smells of mayo. It has almost the same smell, but that hint of ebi. Itadakimasu. This is good. Hein? In French, we say ça se mange sans faim. You don't need to be hungry to eat those. Huh? Oh my God. I feel like opening a bottle of white wine. This is good. This is really like shrimp and mayonnaise. This is the good thing about umaibo, is that you're never surprised by umaibo, because you read the flavor and it really tastes like the flavor announced on the package. So, you know, yeah, crunchy, and then like, you know, those curly things, right? So this one was the mentai one. Let's try it. Attends, ebi mayo dayon. Okay. On this one they don't write the, with this one it's power up. It's written power up. Let's see why. I don't know. I didn't know that you could get some power up with mentai. You know, those eggs. It's pretty strong, the color, don't you think? It looks more like it's going to be spicy than, you know, mild. So, oh, and it has, the other one smells better. Let's try it. Mentai. It's really like eating the eggs. You know mentaiko, right? The very small eggs, the Kyushu specialty. Okay, power up because it's spicy. It's a little bit spicy. I prefer... Okay, your friend left. Daijobu. So I need some water because this one is less my taste. But if you like mentaiko and a little bit of spices, you may like this one. But honestly, I'm not going to finish it because it has the really the junk food taste, I think. You know, it's a junk food taste that I'm not used to have, so pass. Voilà. Then, attends, hold on a second. I don't have any towels here. Alors, we have the salami flavor. Salami flavor is like a 2. Your friend is here with us. Your small robot thing. What do you have? Guy is singing, flowers are playing guitar. You know what you have to do too? Is you have to take a picture of the of your Umaibo, put it on the community page, and I will tell you, just line them up like this, and I will tell you from left to right which flavors they are, okay? If you want to do that, if it's not written, if it's the Japanese stuff, it's not written in English, right? No, not at all. So I could tell you what flavors you have, huh? This is the salami one. Let's see the color. And it's funny because my friends, each time they open this one, they are like, oh my god, it's Kambi gahaeta. Kambi is, you know, the mushrooms, like, no, not the good mushrooms. And how do you call that, guys? I forgot the word, but you know, mushrooms that go on the food smell like a mold. They say, and they were like, mold flavor. But this is a salami. It smells like salami. No big surprise here, neither. It smells and tastes like salami. So far, my favorite is the ebi mayo, shrimp mayonnaise. And the last, attends, we have, I'm not going to taste the tonkatsu one because I know we tasted it together last winter and it's going to go to waste. I can't eat all of those tonight. But we have the tonkatsu flavor. Yours smell like shrimp, but it doesn't taste like shrimp. Ouch! What does it taste like? And then, so the last one out of the salty ones is the gyuta, the beef tongue flavor. Let's see the color. It has some mold in it too. It smells like, at the beginning, okay, I must say that if I didn't know what flavor it was, it would have been maybe difficult to guess what flavor it is. But it smells kind of, it's a kind of like meat, right? Alors, you have to put pictures before you eat them all too on the community page, please. Itadakimasu. It kind of tastes same as the smell. It has actually a kind of a smoky smell and taste that indeed kind of reminds me of beef tongue. I think it must be actually pretty difficult to reproduce such taste, right? Yes, it's a corn-based snack. and then you know it's all flavoring, all about flavoring. But not my cup of tea, I would say. But it's really, I'm impressed to see how they can reproduce all of those flavors, because you know, I mean, a tongue, beef tongue, this is crazy that they can reproduce this. And who had the idea of putting this flavor in a Umaibo stick? That is what surprises me most. Voila. So my ranking is, I think that I really liked and I like the color also of the ebi mayo. It's more maybe a flavor that suits, Charlie! That suits this kind of junk. You heard the paper of the Umaibo, baby boy. So you woke up. But this would be bad for your health. Yes, Evan, you are absolutely right. Those are, you know, are perfect with the beer. Not deer. Ne, baby boy. Ohayo gozaimasu. Ohayo gozaimasu. Ne? And kawaii, kawaii. Okay, so that was Umaibo. I like, because I like those curly things, and it really reminds me of the curly things. But my favorite flavor always remains, I must say, the cheese one, because that's a classic for me when it comes to the snacks. But what is good with Umaibo is that there is a taste for everyone, right? So, yes, you call those mousse, right? So now we can try the sweet Umaibo. So we have the sugar rusk one. I'm going to start with this one, and then we can taste the chocolate one. I don't know why the chocolate ones are smaller than the usual, the standard size, but I don't know, maybe it costs more money to make those, not sure. I don't see why, but okay, no mold on this one. That's a good start. This one, actually, it really reminds me of the smell of the curly. Itadakimasu. But it's sweet. It has a sugary. This is good. I like that one. So this one doesn't have, you know, the other ones, they have a hole in the middle, not in this sweet one, which is good, because maybe, you know what, the other ones were actually pretty salty. Maybe this is why I liked the shrimp mayonnaise flavored one better, because it wasn't maybe that strong. But yes, this one, this rusk, sugar rusk thing, is without a hole. I don't think, no, there are no. It's good. I like this one because it's not too salty, it's not too sugary, so this is good. It has kind of the taste of rusk. Do you have rusks in your countries? Rusk, it's really a big business in Japan. They love rusks. See, this is, see? Junk food makes you feel thirsty. Huh? This is why it's, this is what they give you with alcohol, because you drink this and then you have more alcohol. Alors attends, it's flying, this one. Okay, chocolate one, and then I'm going to need a coffee, I think, right? Ah, I think they put it's chocolate coated. That's why it's smaller, because that costs more money, right? See? Can you see the coating? It has a hole, this one, but it's chocolate coated. This is why it's smaller. Okay, let's try it. This is good. This is not bad. Huh? It's all right. Like the inside, I wonder if it's not even more, it might actually be even lighter than it's my neighbor. She's, I think, taking the, you know, like a bam, bam, bam on the carpet. Yes, it's smaller, but it's coated. I think that the Umaibo is, the texture is even lighter than this one, because in the mouth it really melted in the mouth, even if it's there is the chocolate coating, which is not bad. Oh. 3 bites and voila. Oh my god, this is good. Huh? If I were on my own, I would eat 5 of those. I only have 2. This is too bad. If you find the chocolate ones, oh my god, this is so light. It melts in the mouth. It's not bad. Yes, I like the chocolate one too. This is good. I think that it's not a bad taste. Seeing that this is a junk food, it's, let's say, more than edible junk food. You know, you have sometimes, you know, sweets and like chocolate, that cheap chocolate, but that can be good, because that's the kind of chocolate maybe you had, you know, in snack bars, or, you know, when you were a child, so that it tastes that we know, right? This is the kind of taste, kind of, you know, cheap but good chocolate taste that you can be nostalgic about, you know, because you've had this since you were a child. So I think that's yes. Turns out that those two, the rusk one wasn't bad either. That's the rusk sugar one. This one is good too. Then, the cheese one that I'm not tasting, you know that I love the cheese one. The ebi mayonnaise today was, I'd say, out of the salty ones, my favorite. But then, as I said, you know, if you like tonkatsu, the tonkatsu one can be good. Also, you know, sometimes in your countries you don't have, for example, a tonkatsu restaurant close to your place. You could have and Umaibo. I have to send you guys the tonkatsu flavored Umaibo. Then you can feel like you're having tonkatsu. And also, you know, I'm not drinking. Maybe also that's why it's a little bit like too salty right now. But with alcohol, maybe it wouldn't be that salty. Yes, junk food, don't eat too many. No, I won't. What I will do is, I think I will finish this rusk thing after the live and open the last chocolate one, because it's too good. I like this. This is nice. Voila. So that was the, I'm not used to have something on my head like this, so it's starting to feel a little bit itchy. I don't know why. this was the Umaibo Tasting. I hope you enjoyed it. I wanted to, so as I said, I wanted also to do this live stream to catch up with you guys, so that we could have, you know, a private live stream and a private chat. Yes, I have to keep these ones. I think I have the same ones I bought in red. And why did I buy those? I'm going to give you the heads up, and why I didn't live stream this week, because I ended up being super busy and also tired. Because please keep this secret until I do a surprise live from there. But on Monday I'm going back to France. Da-da! Surprise! So this is why I've been crazy busy, because you know how it is. You try to finish as much work as you can before going on. It will be kind of a holiday, even if I'll have to follow work. But you know, this is why I'm trying, yes, to finish as many things as possible, to have a lot of time with my sister. I wasn't planning to, no, I had been planning to go back. But the thing is that then I wasn't sure I would have someone to look after the babies. And I thought, okay, I had given up on going back home. But the thing is that my sister, she thought I was going back, and I didn't want to disappoint her. So I ended up buying my ticket. That was something like at the end of, that was about a month ago. And I'm lucky because I found a ticket at a decent price, right? Seeing that I bought it something like 4 or 5 weeks before leaving. But I think also the fact that I'm not leaving last minute, because Monday will be the 17th. So I'm just going back to spend Christmas with her. Then I will come back before New Year, because then for New Year everybody goes back to their families, right? So because I'm not sure I explained you that I'm not, I have stopped using my pet sitter because I couldn't trust her anymore. So I thought, you know, it's there is no point in going somewhere if I have to worry about the babies. But I'm lucky this time because a friend can come over and look after the babies, which is good. But you know, I have to come back before New Year, because then they all go to, you know, the Japanese people go back to their parents' homes. So, but I'm super happy with it, because you know that for us, more than New Year, I mean, Christmas is really a family thing, right? So I'm happy to be able to spend Christmas with my family. Some of my sisters, I'm not going to Bordeaux this time. I'm just going to the Pyrenees. It's going to be a trip straight to the Pyrenees. I will do Haneda, Paris, Pau. And so you know that you're in for more lives about French goodies. Of course, we'll go and visit my friend Kiki, who's here. He will be here this time. So I think I thought that what I will do is that I'm going to make a live stream, the wine live stream. It's going to be a wine live stream, and about, you know, local wines that we can buy, you know, for really like something like, I don't know, in between $5 to $8, and which are really super delicious, like local stuff. This will be this month wine live. And then as for the goodies, also I think that I will make a tasting of stuff that I will find there, because I'm not there all year long, right? So it will be, I think, a good opportunity to show you a little bit of the French things we can find in general, but also just in the mountain. And then I'll see. As for the public live streams, I'm not really sure if I'll make many, because I want also, you know, to take time for myself and my sister. And also, you know, people, they don't understand that I think that some people, they think I'm always on holiday. I'm just having fun. I'm never working, which is not true. I'm actually working more than most people you see on YouTube, you know, because I don't have one job. I have many jobs, and it's more than a full-time job, my activity, because my brain basically is never off, which can be very tiring sometimes. And this is why, you know, even if I think, oh my God, I should live stream at least once a week, the other day I was just so tired. I thought, you know, after my meeting, when I could go and have a drink with my friend Sotian, said, and he was like, yeah, you can live stream if you want to. And I said, well, you know what, I'm just tired. And then it's like I can't really enjoy the moment, and, you know, having a break in Shimokitazawa and going around all those places, you know. So and why? Because I'm never off, you know. Even when I'm home, I'm not off. And I think that the only place where I manage to be off a little bit is when I'm at my sister's, because I really, you know, keep work to a minimum. So I don't think I will put too much pressure on myself to do public live streams. It's like today, you know, to me it's completely different when we do these live streams, just a few of us, and when I do the public live streams, because it's different, you know. When it's the public live streams, when it's just us, I can really talk about whatever I want, and, you know, and also private stuff. When it's public live streams, I can't, you know, talk about anything and private stuff, and voila. So it's more demanding to me. So this is why I tried to make pictures. I only have until tomorrow to make the pictures with the babies. I need to take the perfect pictures with the babies to make you know, a kind of a Christmas card, because when I will come back right after Christmas, but then, you know, it will be over. So yeah, last time, so you know what is interesting is that actually my friend Kiki, he had they told me that they had some Japanese people going there, and those people told them that they had seen my video, and this is why they were visiting his store. And I thought that was so cool, right? And like can I catch her? Maya-chan, Maya, daijoubu? Maya is hold on a second, let me see if I can catch her and show you Maya. Maya, ohayo, 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 a year ago I couldn't touch her. Yours, are you surprised by my antennas, baby? Konnichiwa, Maya desu. Maya-chan. Ayo. Daijoubu, daijoubu. Daijoubu da yo. She a year ago she was still living outside, because, well, I have a small log house, but I couldn't touch her. And then, you know, when it snowed so much in February, I thought, okay, you know, I have to see if I can get her inside, because it was so cold. But I was worried about the tigers, you know, that they would eat her up. But it's okay. What I did is that I put her in the entrance because that's an area where Poupou and Coco don't go, and it worked. And now she sleeps right by my pillow, and she's really cute, you know. But I think she wants to go out just a little bit to breathe the air, and then she'll come back. So yes, I will live stream from France, but you know, I'm saying that, but maybe I will live stream from Haneda on Monday. But I don't want to promise anything. It's just that, you know, as always, I follow my inspiration of the day. So we'll see. I am not planning so far to live stream from Haneda, but I might. And so this time, this trip will be only in the Pyrenees, in the mountain this time. So we'll, I don't know what's in store for us, but I think that it's going to be pretty interesting because I always find new stuff there. Thank you, Evan. But I will do, if I don't do the too many public live streams, I will do at least one or two, I think. But I will do the private ones for us because those ones are okay. I mean, I can do this at my sister's and cool, and we can do this with the cats, and I will take as an excuse that it is my job, you know, to taste wines, many wines and new foods, to, you know, do this with you. It will be an excuse. A job will be the excuse. But no, you know that I always try and buy new stuff because I like to discover new flavors. So we can do try some local wine and local products. Okay, I'm not sure. What I was thinking is that it would be nice if I can cook a little, but then cooking, you know how it is, timing, etc. So I think that will follow the inspiration of the moment, as always. Okay. Alors, oui, yes, too. Instagram is good too, but yes, for the videos, sometimes I do that now when I don't have too much time or I just want to show a little bit. But then it's not private, you know, if I do this on Instagram. So, but also, you know, the even short videos, I can take videos and then put those just for you on Patreon, as I did with première, en avant-première, the babies with their... どうした? Lenny? どうしたんですか? Oh, 怒った。どうした? Huh? Lisa? What's wrong? どうした? 起きちゃったの? 起きちゃったの? She is the one who guards the house the most. Like each time I get a delivery, she barks as if she were a Doberman, you know. Yes, so as always, the only thing is that I will miss the babies. We will miss the babies, but it's okay, because a friend is going to sleep here, so they won't be on their own. Voilà. So that was, you know, I just wanted to give you the heads up, and we'll see if I don't feel like, you know, I will, if I don't want, also sometimes I don't want people to know where I am because of work or whatever. I will put, you know, the updates, the private updates on Patreon just for you guys. So please just, you know, if you see that I'm not talking about the fact that I'm in France, it's just that I want to keep it secret. So please keep the secret with us. Voila, voila, voila. Petite Lisa-chan. Very kawaii. This is nice. I could make a nice picture with that too, and this suits her. Ah, and you remember also this... Very kawaii. Bonjour. Yes, you are right. I will do that too. because you know I have the my other iPhone that I kept to be able to use it in France. So voila. I will keep you posted, of course. Also, if you have any requests about something that you would like to see about, you know, French products or whatever, please don't hesitate to ask me, guys. You just put a comment after this video, because it's, you know, even on Patreon, there are different tiers, and I chose to just announce it to you because I know that you don't chat too much and you won't spill the beans about, you know, sometimes people, they don't do this on purpose, but you know, as we have common friends, if some people start saying, oh yeah, Jennifer, she said on Patreon that she was going back to France, I wouldn't be super happy about it if I want to keep it secret, you know. So, because also, you know, sometimes when I am in France, I don't want some people there to know that I am there, because I don't want to see them. Not because I don't want to see them, it's because I don't have the time to, or I'm just tired, or I want to concentrate on my family, you know. So I haven't decided yet if, even on Facebook, I'm not sure I'm going to put the information. Talking about that, I wanted to ask you something. On Facebook, I get so many requests. Kawaii. So many friend requests from people, I think, who see. I know that some people think that Facebook is a site for, how would you call that, you know, to meet people, but like, you know, like to romantically, to get romantically involved, right? It's been something like a year and a half, 2 years, that don't you get many requests, like, and especially from military guys, they send you requests and you can see that they are mistaken. They think that this is an encounter site, which is not, right? But then I get requests. I know that it's because people see the videos on YouTube, right? And I haven't put so many, I don't put private stuff on Facebook anymore, even if I didn't put any that much, let's say, at the beginning. Or what I was doing is that, you know, I was really separating public and private. So the thing is that I don't know if I should say yes or no to those requests. What do you think? Because the thing is that, as you know, some people, when they want to ask you to do some jobs, they check out your Facebook, your accounts. I mean, you know that I'm a public person, right? And I am, for some people, what they consider in Japan as an influencer. So the thing is that I should work on getting more, which is I can't actually, but it would be nice if I'd have more followers and more likes, right? But the thing is that on Facebook, it's just tiring. And then, you know, also people, guys, I get so many private messages right now on Facebook that I don't even see sometimes messages from my sister or from my friends, right? So it's become kind of a problem, you know. So I'm thinking sometimes, how should I, you know, should I really make this Facebook thing, like, use it as a tool? But on the other hand, I realize that I get more, like, Instagram is more lively, isn't it? Like, Facebook is not. I do it because I have all those sommeliers and chefs following me in Japan, which is important for when I'm selling wine, right? Because they know which wines and which products are mine. And then they ask the importers to buy my wines, and it's important to me also to follow what everybody is doing. But when it comes to like increasing followers but also having a short interaction, Instagram is just it's more lively, right? It's so much more easier to use. And I really don't know what to do with all those Facebook requests, friend requests, because I know that half of those, they come from YouTube, that's for sure. It's people who've seen me on YouTube and kawaii ne. So should I say yes or no? I'm not sure, and I haven't. I'm just ignoring so far because as you said, it's scary. Alors, Instagram is wide open. Any creeps can see your post. Yes, but my posts, you know that my posts are really like, it's basically just about food, wine, and the babies. So there is nothing like really, you know, how to say, I don't think I put anything that could endanger me, you know what I mean? I was putting more things before, I think, but now I'm not putting or like, you know, I wouldn't show my house anymore or those things, because I realized that you never know who might be following you, right? But and then the comments sometimes, now what I do, because you know, before I was, sometimes, you know, that English is not my language, and sometimes I'm not sure what the question is or what the meaning is, and in that case I don't react, because you know, I don't want to, if in doubt, you know, I don't want to, or even just like the comment, because then, you know, it can lead to misunderstandings, right? So I think that yes, Facebook, you wouldn't recommend me to say yes to. Problem is that also what I noticed, you know, is that when I said yes to a few persons who've been long followers on Instagram, thing is that afterwards people, they think they can interact with me, but like in private messages. And the thing is that I'm busy, right? And it's just because, you know, they made the request, and it's okay for me that we are, let's say, friends, but I can't deal with all the private messages. It's hard enough for me, you know, even with you guys, you know, sometimes even on Patreon, it's just the following day that I see the, you know, the comments, and because I'm busy. Attends, the written message shows no emotion, hard to figure. Attends, ちょっと待ってください. Yeah, it's so for Facebook, it's not really super bothering me, but sometimes I wonder if I should work harder on it to make it grow, but it's just so tiring. And you think that people can expect too much over the internet? Yes, but and also, you know, it's I mean, I can't private message everyone. I have you know, I just have two hands. Days are only 24 hours, and even with, you know, my friends here, they are friends. I haven't seen Nicole in weeks. I have So-chan that I met the other day. We hadn't met in I don't know how long, and because I work a lot and I have to try and keep a good balance not to get sick, you know. And all those small messages, you know, it adds to my workload, and I can't, you know, and sometimes I don't even want to, you know what I mean? I mean, it's happened, doesn't it happen to you guys too? Like, you know, you get connected with people and they want to really interact with you, but you're like, okay, it's cool like this, you know, just on the screen, but then when it comes to private messages, I don't really have anything to tell you about my life, because it's my life, and we are not that close, right? So sometimes it gets a little bit tricky because I don't want people to think I'm ignoring them, but what has become kind of a problem on Facebook is that I can't use it to contact my friends, my family, or my even customers, my suppliers in Bordeaux. Sometimes I get messages, so many messages, I don't see the messages of the people that I know, so I mean, even you, if for example, this is why to some people I said, hey, if you have some messages, write me on Patreon, because I just didn't see your message. And this is why we have Patreon, because and you have also, I can send you messages. We can, so we have the, when I send the newsletter, well, it wasn't someone who gets the newsletter, but I said, write me on Patreon, and then, even if it's not right away, because sometimes I just can't, respond right away, Remember when I had those French people coming, I barely have the time to take care of the babies, so, it's impossible for me to reply right away to messages, but it's been getting a little bit crazy on Facebook recently, so I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should say yes to those friend requests or not, but I will keep it like this then for now anyways, not say yes, because also what I'm worried about is that, some people, I think, if you say yes to people you don't really know, what happens if those people are not crazy, but if they put bad comments or use. Yes, we do that even if you're just one of the few, because thing is that when I have to write the messages on my mobile, it takes time, and it's so much quicker, because I don't have I can't write the messages on the computer. When it's Facebook, it's okay, because I can write also on the computer. But when it comes to Instagram, also, I had someone telling me, hey, I am online too. And I'm like, even my customers, everybody wants to connect with me online, but line, the green thing. But the thing is that it takes time when you write on your computer, on your mobile. I mean, I prefer to write from the computer because it's so much quicker. But even my customers, I say, no, I'm not using Line, just a very few people, because it's not, or WhatsApp, for example. If I have to write on the mobile, it's a pain to me because it takes too much time. Voilà. So I try to avoid, giving those, numbers. But, Lisa Chan, if you could be my little assistant with your small pose, you could. Sometimes I ask the babies if they could be my assistants, but they don't seem to want to work. Why is that? Huh? Mm-hmm. This morning, your typing sucks on my mobile phone. Yes, you are right. I'm old-fashioned because I don't do that. You're right, I should actually do that. Yes, that's a good thing. Actually, my father last year, he is the one who taught me. Isn't it crazy? Like, my father showed me how to use the Siri thing. But I just couldn't get used to it. I don't know, I'm just too old-fashioned, I guess. But I might make this one of my missions. When I'm in France, get used to use the voice thing. Voilà. So I think, yes, I'm not, unless you had told me, yeah, you should, say yes to those friend requests, and it's going to make my Facebook more lively, I would have, but apparently you don't think that. I'm not even sure you're on Facebook, guys. Are you? Yes, I think you are, but we're more active on Instagram, right? I think that Instagram is so, so easy to use, right? You just put a picture and then like or don't like just one sentence, and it can be okay with just that, because the pictures, they talk for themselves, right? Ne? Especially when it's Lisa Tiens. Voilà. So do you have any questions? If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer those. If not, I think that it's okay. I don't even feel like eating my my chocolate. I will keep it for tea time. I only have a day and a half to finish so many things before leaving. I think that my flight is at something like 1 p.m. Usually I take night flights because it enables me to sleep. But I had to cut on the expenses this month. So I took a flight. My flight, I think the 1:30 flight was one of the cheapest flights. So this is why I took this one. But so it enables me to arrive the same day. I leave on Monday at 1:30 in Japan, and I arrive, I think, at my sister's in Pau, the airport in the Pyrenees, at something like 9 p.m., you know, because with the 8 hours of time difference, it will be the night in Japan, but it will be still the day in France. So I think that I will work, you know, on my computer in the plane, because I don't think I'll be able to sleep as it's a day flight. But if I do that, then, you know, I'll be able to enjoy maybe 1 or 2 days, the first, second day, a little bit with my sister, not doing much, right? You will see also pictures of Toto. So I told her I'm going to create, yes, winter, and it's the Pyrenees, right? So it should, I think, I don't know if it has started snowing, maybe not yet. I told her I'm going to create an Instagram account for her cat. We'll see if it works. You will have to become friends, huh? Also, I'm lucky because, well, I hope, no, it will be okay, but you know, you've seen, I think, all those problems in France, you know, that was so crazy. I just couldn't believe all what happened, you know. That was really crazy. Huh? I understand that people are angry, but to destroy and damage, you know, historical monuments, that was so bad. So we were a little bit worried because, you know, French people, when they start doing those demonstrations and being on strike, my sister, she was worried. She said, hey, you know, you never know, because it can be Air France, it can be the airport people, but there was a terrorist attack in Strasbourg. So I think it's, and also that movement has been on for something like going on for about a month. So hopefully it's getting a little bit, people are cooling down a little bit, but and I know that there won't be any strikes, you know, on Monday, so I can make it there. But it's been like, I just couldn't believe the news, right? I was like, what? When I saw what they did, you know, like 3 weeks ago on the Champs-Élysées, etc. I was kind of ashamed of being French. I've always been super proud of being French. But like, I was ashamed of being French. I thought, oh my God, this is just so pitiful. Like, no, you don't do that, right, guys? You can't just tag on the Champs-Élysées. How do you call the, you know, l'Arc de Triomphe arc? No, you don't do that, guys, right? But apparently it's okay. I can make it on Monday, so I will keep you posted. Okay. Voila, who knows, if I'm super genki, I will live stream from the airport. If not, you will we'll do something when my sister is working. We can do a live stream at home with some wine and goodies. Voilà, voilà. Yeah, I bet you saw that, right? Yeah, that was bad. Voila, thank you. Evan, you're not working today either? I don't think well, I hope you would not be working. I have to try maybe to do those lives more on weekends, right? Sometimes you know that it's not easy because I work on weekends sometimes too, but I'm glad I could see you. Thai, Anne, I hope that you will... an hour and 10 minutes. I didn't check up the time, but because it's just us. But I hope that you will enjoy the Umaibo tasting and the heads up. I will see you again very soon. The baby's Charlie is really sleeping heavily now, so it's Lisa. Yeah, I know too that you're retired. I'm still waiting for those haircuts. Was it with Brooke when I was in Shimokitazawa that you were talking about your haircuts? You haven't posted about those girls on the community page. She looks so pretty with her little dress. Okay. Two, you know that because you never reply, by the way, because you know what, Faye, our friend, she didn't know that I was sending the newsletter every month by email. Two, please, could you confirm that you get those emails, right? You get my newsletter, right? It's not that I'm forgetting. I can't attach pictures or files on Patreon. I mean, not that I know of. So I'm always sending those newsletters by email. I hope you get those. I know that. Okay, thank you. Thanks for the confirmation because you're one of the few. It's actually just you and Faye who was never replying. And I thought, you know, some people, they just don't reply, like just, I got it, thank you, you know. But Evan, and I know you get those because you always send back some answer. Thank you. But also, Anne, you have to tell me if you received your parcel because I sent it something like at least 2 weeks ago, I think. So please confirm, send me a message. And no, it's okay too. I was just wanted to make sure because actually, Faye, it's good that, and I thought thank you. And again, Faye, thank you so much for keeping on being my patron, even if you thought I wasn't sending you the newsletter. Isn't it sweet, guys, of her to keep on, you know, being the my patron, even if she was never getting the newsletters? Because she wasn't, I don't know if those emails ended up in her junk mail or where, but she thought I wasn't sending her the newsletters, poor thing. But she kept on, you know, sending, you know, every month to be the patron, you know. So I just wanted to make sure that too you were still receiving those. I'm happy to get the confirmation. Voila! Thank you too. And I love to have you guys, you know, even during the public lives when you can make it. It's always, you know, with Nosh. So Ramses joined us also, you know, on Patreon, but also, so there was apparently what you call a troll last when I did last live stream. I didn't. When I was live streaming, guys, I couldn't, because, you know, I get more messages now, more comments. I didn't see what comments she had put. But then I saw that, you know, someone was a little bit upset, you know, and that's when I realized. So what I did is that afterwards, I tried, you know, when I was at home the following day, I tried to see, you know, when you watch back those videos, I tried to go back to the end of the live and see what she had written. I couldn't find that part, but I saw a comment from you too. You were writing, you brought something like you're being rude. So I don't know what she wrote, but we had been talking anyways. You know, Ramses had suggested becoming a moderator before, and so I added him right away, you know, because I don't live stream that much, so you know, until this happens, you're like, you know, okay, I'm going to live stream, and you do your thing, and it's always super nice. But I was just, you know, I felt bad that you had, you know, all of you to suffer those comments that personally I didn't see. But you know, what can we do there? That some people must be unhappy, or in their lives they have nothing better than do those you know, try and bother other people. But Ramses is a moderator now, so it should be okay. I've been lucky because he's been with Nosh on many of the recent live streams. It's good. Yeah, we're made out of steel, right? But we'll see then, you know, if at some point, sometimes maybe they won't be able to follow me all the time. Maybe, you know, one of you can become a moderator too, because, you know, I've been these recent live streams were in the afternoon for me, but you know, maybe at some point I will live stream in the morning again, and Nosh or Ramses can't make it, and if you can make it, you know, we'll see, huh? If it's, you know, as long as I trust you, you know, the moderators, it can be 3, 4, 5 persons that can do this at different times of the day, right? So, but the channel is not that big yet, right? So yeah, like two our moderator, to Otaku, is the one who writes crazy things because of the many, how to the autocorrect, right? But you can erase the messages, right, when you put comments. Sometimes I see that, you know, people have erased their own comments. So voila, it was nice talking to you. I'm no, not an hour and a half, but it's really like, you know, being it would be nice if we could have, you know, all have be like as if we were doing a video phone, right? But it's really like talking with friends, you know, like being at the cafe and having a coffee with you guys. So thank you for always keeping me company. It's good because now that I digested my lunch, I'm going to be able to, you know, to clean the house, work a little, start and make my luggage. And I will show you what I bought for my sister and my friends there. I will take pictures. I bought them some, you know, New Year stuff. New Year's stuff. You will see, you know, I think you've seen that before, but I thought it was a good opportunity. So the little bugs are going to keep the fort with my friend. They will be okay. It's so completely different, you know, when there is someone sleeping at home and not sleeping at home. I could see that, you know, when I was in Kyoto, so I'm not worried in the least this time. Yeah. And stay tuned for pictures. Merci too. The Christmas, I have until tomorrow to take a nice Christmas postcard with the babies. I'm impressed how Lisa looks at the camera now, huh? Not like before. Huh? We have to do some cooking with the babies again soon. Merci beaucoup, and I will give you some news when I arrive in Charles de Gaulle and then in France. Okay, thank you so much. Love you guys. Love you too. Love you, Evan. Love you, Fai. Love you, Anne. And let's get all together, you know, with the other patrons when I do the goodies of the month, okay? And very soon the wine of the month. We only have 2 weeks left in December, right? And also I hope that you're enjoying this pre-Christmas season. That's not too crazy for you to get the presents. Thank you too, and let's share our pre-Christmas preparations on the community page, okay? I have to think about the Christmas menu. I will share about this too, okay? Voilà, merci beaucoup. Bisous, bisous. Bisous, bisous, bisous. Mwah. Tomorrow is going to be bath day. Oh la la, it's not going to be a nice Sunday for the babies. Merci. Have a great Saturday and good weekend, and I will talk to you very soon, okay? Thank you guys. Love you. Bye bye. Bye guys. Bye. Merci. Bye. Thank you guys. Bye bye. Up. Bye.